Sometimes all eyes turn to a story, not because of its star power, but because of the behind-the-scenes battles that almost stop it from being told. The world premiere of the highly anticipated documentary, Degrassi, Whatever It Takes, faced just such a dramatic crossroads. But here's where it gets controversial. A legal showdown, swirling with accusations and counterclaims, nearly derailed the film's debut. Are the stories we see on the screen always the full story? Or is there more going on beneath the surface? Earlier this week, the excitement around the documentary, which takes a deep dive into the cultural phenomenon that is the Degrassi franchise, almost fizzled out. Linda Schuyler, Degrassi's co-creator, announced she was taking legal action against the filmmakers, asserting that the documentary contained what she saw as harmful and misleading statements. According to Schuyler, there were unfair claims that the beloved show's young cast received inadequate compensation, were sometimes required to do work typically done by crew members, like serving meals, or even had to provide their own clothing for costumes. Can you believe these allegations? But the drama didn't last long. Within just a couple of days, Schuyler and the production teams behind the documentary reached an agreement, smoothing over their creative differences. This last-minute truce means that the double world premiere screenings at Toronto's Scotiabank Theatre during the Toronto International Film Festival, TIFF, will take place as planned. A real sigh of relief for fans and filmmakers alike. In a candid statement, Schuyler emphasized her lifelong commitment to supporting the young talents of Degrassi. Right from the start, it was essential for me and for everyone working on Degrassi to ensure the cast could thrive both during and after their time on the show, she explained. Schuyler detailed efforts like paying cast members well above the industry's base rate and even establishing retirement and scholarship funds to provide ongoing support, including counseling and new educational opportunities. For those who pictured a bare-bones set and struggling actors, this might come as a surprise. Interestingly, Schuyler previously sold her production company, Epitome Pictures, to DHX Media, which later became Wild Brain Entertainment, the very same company now helping to tell the Degrassi story through this documentary. Her official complaint specifically took issue with suggestions in the film that cast members were undervalued or exploited. A joint statement from all parties announced that not only will the screenings proceed, but future releases of the documentary will include added context about the cast's compensation. This isn't just a win for the film's creators. It's an important reminder of how complex and nuanced entertainment history can be. The documentary itself offers fans a rare reunion of former cast members, including global superstar Drake, alongside a host of Degrassi alumni such as Dayo Ade, Stefan Brogren, Shenae Grimes-Beech, and many more. Through candid interviews, the film chronicles the franchise's remarkable journey from its late 1970s roots with Kids of Degrassi Street to its run as a staple of empathetic, realistic teen TV, famously tackling topics like teen pregnancy, substance abuse, and mental health with honesty that few others dared. But here's the part most people miss. Even as the franchise has broken ground with its authentic portrayal of adolescence, questions still linger about what it really cost those who brought those stories to life. TIFF programmer Jason Anderson, in his festival introduction, didn't shy away from highlighting the complaints of some cast members who felt uncomfortable about the show's demands and their paychecks, or lack thereof. This is bound to spark debate. Should the legacy of a trailblazing show be clouded by unresolved issues behind the scenes, or is it all just part of forging new ground? The team behind this eye-opening documentary is no less noteworthy. Executive producers from industry leaders Wild Brain and Peacock Alley Entertainment joined forces, while veteran director and writer team alongside the documentary's talented crew shaped this look back at a series that changed the TV landscape, one that launched several stars to international fame. Now that the legal dust has settled, the question remains, does revisiting these stories with new, potentially unflattering context change how we feel about Degrassi's legacy? Or does it add depth and perhaps some necessary honesty to the franchise's mythos? Have the filmmakers gone too far in exposing the uncomfortable truths? Or is this exactly the kind of storytelling Degrassi always stood for? Real, raw, and totally unfiltered. What do you think? Should we scrutinize the past of iconic shows or celebrate their breakthroughs and positive impact? Jump into the comments below and let's get the conversation started.